Magic is finally coming to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Jagex just announced a huge update coming to RuneScape Dragonwilds, which includes magic amongst many other things. Let's take a look at it. So first of all, as for when the update is, they don't have a date for when this update's going to be coming out. Hopefully it won't be too long. This update is patch 0.8. It's going to be one of the first big updates coming. Let's get right into the most important part, magic. The magic skill is coming. They say it's bringing new ways to dominate combat in Ashenfall. With this update, they're bringing in spell upgrades, a magic focus, which is a craftable consumable item that enhances the power of your staff for a limited time, and a magic potion, which increases your chance of landing critical hits with magic. Both of these sound pretty strong. Like I said in my video reviewing this game, magic seems powerful even without being able to level it. So being able to level it, I think this will be one of the better ways to approach combat moving forward, starting from patch 0.8 on. They have a little video here showing some teleporting while attacking. More mobility for magic, I think, is an amazing thing. Aside from magic, they're buffing the health on structures. Structures seem to fall a little easily. Some buildings are going from 100 health to 1500 health, which is a major increase. They're also adding new buildable constructs, palisade walls, and gates. It looks like these are going to be ways for you to fortify your structure a little bit more, have a little bit more protection around your buildings. You can see here in this screenshot, they have a little bridge and some of those walls in the background there. Here's a closer look at those walls. You can slap doors and gates on them. And also with this update, they're showing visible signs of damage when your structures get damaged. I think that's just a cool update. I don't know if it's super useful, but anything to help the game feel more alive, I think it's a good thing. Another big part of the update is coziness feature. I think this could potentially be good. Basically, your hunger, hydration, and fatigue won't go down as fast when you're closer to your bed. I think this will be handy for going AFK for a few minutes. I had that issue a couple of times while I was playing where I would step away and I'd come back to being starving, thirsty, and exhausted. So it'll be a nice change to be able to AFK at your base for a little bit and be able to do some crafting without having to worry about stuffing your mouth or drinking a gallon of water. The next thing in the update is a harder difficulty. In this new difficulty, your thirst, hunger, and fatigue can kill you. You lose XP when you die. You may only have one gravestone at a time, and if you die with a gravestone active, your first gravestone will be destroyed along with all of the items that you had. Enemy attacks will deal more damage, enemies have more health, weaknesses and resistances have stronger effects. So overall, it seems just like a bit of a harder difficulty. Doesn't seem too crazy. I think this would be fun to play with friends. I thought playing solo normal mode was difficult enough. I died often. Maybe it's because I'm bad. The game just feels difficult. Along with this update, currently lighting sources during the day can be extremely bright. I noticed that a bit myself. I think it'll be a little bit better to maybe not have all that glare. They're also adding some new in-game settings to have a bloom slider and a depth of field slider. I think the depth of field slider could help for lower end computers, but let's be real, on modern PCs we're probably going to have that max anyways. The final part of this update is Jagex talking about listening to player feedback. They understand that people want more of everything, which is true. This game's in early access, so it's understandable that it's pretty limited. A couple of the things to note in here are, it looks like they plan on adding steel as a next step in armor, which is cool, and they are also adding full helms. Full helms are an important part of RuneScape, so it makes sense. They're also going to be working on adding more security features. I haven't played much multiplayer, so I haven't had this issue. I prefer to host my own worlds, and that's not an option yet. I haven't played on any public worlds. But it looks like they're having some issues with griefing and whatnot, so it's good that they're taking that seriously and trying to combat that as well. That's about it for the update. They showed some community art here, some nice cats, and I see this house that somebody built that looks really nice. You can see there's a little waterfall in there. Man, that's a nice house. So that's about it for this big update for RuneScape Dragonwilds. I think the most important and the thing that people are looking forward to the most is the magic skill finally coming. It felt like a really big tease to have it included in the skill menu but not be usable. I'm happy it'll be in the game finally, and I will be playing and leveling my magic immediately as soon as it comes out. What are you excited for in the update? Let me know in the comments, and if you could please take a moment to subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.